starting another occasional vlog, watching old vlogs again, because we're now 67 days away from Florida. Why am I looking at this? Is weird. We're 67 days. Hang on. Oh geez, the difference. What happened in the last 6 years? Oh yeah. Yeah, we're 67 days out from Florida now. Starting to get a little bit excited, so I thought it would be a nice time while I'm working in the background. I'll pop a 2017 trip on, and it's quite interesting watching back because I think we were like we were walking along iDrive, talking about like loads of different places that might be opening up that never opened up, and loads of places that were open and have now since shut, and then obviously there's places that have opened since as well. So it's like, I'm not entirely sure there was much use in watching these vlogs because most of the places we went have shut. But that one was BJ's Brewhouse, which is still there, so we'll probably call into that one again. And the interesting thing there as well is it's, although I have drunk real ales since I was at university, this is when I first started getting into craft beers quite a lot, and it was before I got like Untapped and all that, so it's before I was tracking any of it. And yeah, you can tell. I think you can tell in this compared to that. Joking aside, I'm the same weight as I was though, so you know, I'm maybe a little bit heavier, a couple of pounds heavier. I'm changing my diet up though, I think I mentioned, so hopefully this and not this. I would be this and not this. So yeah, it's an occasional vlog. We haven't really decided what we're going to do this weekend, but I thought I'd crack on with it anyway because it was a short one last weekend, so maybe we'll get some home stuff in. Maybe we'll get out somewhere. We're thinking maybe Sunday, we'll see what the weather's like, maybe go to a zoo or something, I don't know. If not, we'll do some stuff around the house. There's still loads of jobs that need doing, loads of tidying. The house looks like a mess. Anyway, I'll probably catch up with you later because I am working. I was just watching that vlog there and me drinking that beer and it made me laugh, so I thought I'd mention it. And we'll catch up later on when Gemma gets home. Or I'll forget and it'll be tomorrow morning, like I normally do. Me and Dave again. I just got to the end of that little clip of vlog there and we were talking about how we had quite a lot of beers and we were quite tiddly. And I can see the menu. We had 3 beers each and I had a sampler. It's not quite a lot of beers. The sampler was like 4/3. Yeah, I mean, it's not a small amount, but it's not... I seem to be quite a lot more tipsy in the vlog than the 3 beers. I bet you, I know what happened. I bet we had a couple before we set off in the room, because we will do that. We're cheeky like that. Gemma's home. You alright, honey?
I am shattered.
Me too.
Shattered.
So we've decided what we're doing this weekend, haven't we?
Just to chill.
We're going to have a chilled, relaxed weekend.
Yeah, it was a massively busy weekend last weekend. We've got friends coming up next weekend, so it's like a full zoo day. We've not done that in a long time. So yeah, chill on this weekend.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe like retail park.
Bit of around the house stuff. I want to try and get that kitchen area tidied so I can start thinking about moving the cats out of the back bedroom. Because I want to paint the back bedroom, paint the ceiling. I've never painted a ceiling in this house. We've been here.
Except for the bathroom one.
Oh yeah, I've done the bathroom ceiling, yeah. We've been here quite a few years and just always put them off.
They're very tall ceilings.
They are. It's got. You could probably fit 3 floors in this house if you did the space better. Okay, maybe not that much. But yeah, it's going to be a nice relaxed one, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I'm going to cook us a nice pulled pork tomorrow. Maybe we could get some stuff to do a roast dinner on Sunday or something if you wanted.
Oh yeah, that'd be nice. A chicken dinner.
Chicken dinner, yeah.
Yeah,
I could call it and do that tomorrow. Yeah. Gemma cooked us a nice healthy chicken salad with rice. Thank you, Gemma.
Okay.
I think I've eaten my own body weight in salad this week. It's really... I like summer salads though. It's really tasty. Apart from my mouth burning from radish. Starting Saturday. It's very windy today. We're starting it with a trip to Morrison's to shop at Morrison's. Gonna get our chicken for tomorrow's dinner. Maybe get some extra beers for tonight. Big salad kick at the minute. Northern Monk Flake and Sauce Ice Cream Pale Ale. Might have to try that. We are back home. That was a relatively quick run around Morrison's. I vlogged until my hands were full. got the chicken, got some salad stuff, got a few beers. I got myself some lunch. I paid on those, the automatic tills, the unexpected item in the bagging area. And scanned all my stuff, paid, and then it was like, it was lovely to see you again. And it's like, you're a machine, you don't even have eyes. And before I get started on the kitchen, I might as well get Teal. Gigantic pulled pork. I'm just watching, there's a cat in our garden. It's the neighbour's cat. She is very cute. Actually, there's a good point. Update. People did ask about Cat, a visiting neighbourhood cat. Unfortunately, I've not seen him in well over a week now. I put some food down from, I think, last weekend, and he turned his nose up and left. He's not been back since. So I hope wherever he is, he's doing good. But yeah, he does do this though, and I get to the point where he's probably moved on. And then I'll come home one day and he'll just be sat on that tub in the garden storage thing, waiting for his dinner. But we'll see what happens. And since you want cat tax, there's the neighbour's cat. Very cute little critter, that one. Not sure what she's doing. I'm saying she. We don't know if the she's or he's, but I'm not sure what it's doing. Chasing bugs, definitely. While the kitchen looks like a bombs hit, you're going to get a lot of video of me talking because I don't want to film the kitchen because it looks like a bombs hit. You can see hints of it there. First step with the pulled pork, I'm going to brown the meat, and I'm also going to cut the skin off. I hate this part. There we go, the meat is browning. I need to turn the heat up. Some fairly significant jump cuts, but I've just thrown the pulled pork in the Instant Pot for 8 hours. I used the Louisiana Cajun seasoning over the top of it, so we'll see what that comes out like. I used quite a bit of it. Right, with that on, I'm going to have half an hour to an hour relax on the couch, and then we'll crack on with the kitchen. I got an email this week from the Mazda dealer that we bought the car from, and apparently we've now owned the car 2 years. So they were reminding me because I have a 3-year PCP deal on it, and they were saying, you can ask for the settlement, what the settlement figure will be. Take a loan out to pay off the balance. I'll pop in and have a look at what we've got now. So I did actually go on the website and have a look. Mazda. I'm at this situation now where I kind of feel like I want to get an electric car. I don't want an expensive electric car, so I don't want a Tesla or a Polestar or whatever. But I want an electric car. So I've got a few options. Obviously buying new is ridiculous for electric cars. They're stupidly expensive, so that's a no. But my work does a salary sacrifice scheme, so I could look at doing that. That's still quite expensive, and you have no equity at the end of that because it's basically a lease. The other option I've realised, and I don't know how long this is going to stick around for at this rate, but because the price of electricity went up, obviously last year, I feel like the price of second-hand residuals on electric cars went through the floor. So a car that cost 30 grand in 2020 now sells second-hand for 15 to 16 grand, which is a huge amount of money to lose in 3 years. But someone else lost that. So my thought is I might consider getting into a second-hand electric car at that price level if the prices stick around in the next 12 months. So I would be interested to know what people think of electric cars. People who own them, I have to say, because I know that people who have petrol cars are like, I'm never going to switch over yet because of range and things like that. But people who actually own them, I'd like to hear their opinions on them. Because obviously most of our driving is between here and Gemma's work and back, which is, considerably less than the range of even the oldest electric car. The classic Nissan Leaf with an 80-mile range or whatever, 60-mile range. We could easily do that. And the cars I'm looking at are around 200 mark. But obviously there is occasions where we'll go a bit further afield. So next year we do have a drive that's going to be 260 to 280 miles. Therefore we're then going to start thinking about charging and the network that currently exists, which if you read the Daily Mail, doesn't exist apparently, but we don't. So. Anyway, stuff to think about. So I've been watching a few reviews and getting a few ideas. I just like the idea of one of the ones where you can go, I'm going to heat the car up in the morning before I get in it. So when we sit in the car, it's nice and warm. Which is the laziest reason to buy something like that, I guess, isn't it? I looked at like things like costs of charging. We would have to get like a smart meter and move over to an EV specific electricity policy because we'd end up paying a fortune on our current one. Stuff to think about. It's quite exciting, I think. It's like a sea change in the way people move around. Little bit of a kitty cat update for hour 3. Well, 2 of them because the other one's asleep upstairs. Reggie's now growing into a big handsome man. Well, he's trying to anyway. We were sort of saying the other week that he was tiny. And he seems to have had a little bit of a growth spurt. He's getting a bit bigger now. He's still a sweetie though. He likes to come for snuggles quite a lot. And the prettiest girl is right here. Evading my hands because she's a proper little madam, she is. Always on her terms. But she is a very sweet girl. And she does love to be petted and fussed. I think she's fully grown now, pretty much. Just over 2 years old. So I think that suggests she is fully grown. Her favourite thing to do is while I'm working upstairs, she likes to climb up the back of the chair and then sit on the arm of the chair next to me and then wait there until I give a treat. You're not going to look at the camera, Pixie Pix? Pix? No. You'll just have to get this guy's face again then. These are his favourite spots to sit in between the 2 couches. Well, the 2 sides of the couch, rendering the entire thing impossible to sit on for anybody else. And every time Gemma gets up off this couch to go and get something out of the kitchen, wherever he is in the living room, he'll just hop over here and climb on the couch and pinch a seat. And I just accused this guy of being asleep upstairs, and he was here all along, curled up in his favourite scratching box. He loves this thing. His sister has to come in and hassle him. He's so good with them sometimes. He'll give them like grooming. They never groom him, but he'll groom them. And then other times he's just, nope, not in the mood. Smack. If I film this for long enough, he'll probably get fed up with washing her and hiss at her or something. You caught me filming you. I've been a big job broke out, as it often does. I decided to lift up the rug, hoover underneath the rug. It was very dusty. Hoovered the cat's things, moved that couch forward and hoovered under there. Found a lot of their toys, including the one she was just playing with, and some paracetamol that need to go back into the kitchen. So yeah, I've not really made any progress on the kitchen because I got distracted by tidying somewhere else instead. We have needed to do this for a while though. Made some pretty decent progress on the kitchen pots and stuff, and I thought I'd throw on another pinter. This one we've not tried before. It's called Big Dipper Double Dry Up IPA, double IPA actually. It is like 7% when brewed, so this one will be probably not be one to tangle with. Also, it has kind of just kicked off a bit out there, so I'm glad I wasn't outside when this happened. Oh dear. And the rumbling is thunder as well. Apart from the rain and the couch cover, of course. I'm going to end up shaking this one for 20 minutes. It's like tar. It's all just gathered at the bottom. I haven't even filled this because I'm going to add more water, obviously. Oh dear. The last time I did one this thick, I ended up with it was a mess. You're supposed to shake it for 30 seconds. I've done a minute so far. It's a good workout. It weighs 5 kilos, plus the actual pinter itself. I'm going to try and do it for at least 2. I just don't want it to end up... Because what happens is all that syrup that I poured in ends up at the bottom in this bit that sticks on. And then it just ruins the beer. So I'm trying to go for a proper good mix, and then hopefully we'll get a decent beer out of it. Pretty much last time I did a minute and it was fine, but this stuff was like treacle, and I want to make sure it works properly. Do you know what? I've hoovered this rug twice now, and there's still bits of cardboard stuck to it. You just cannot win. Anyway, it is 5 o'clock, so I better go and pick Gemma up, and we'll probably catch up with you when we get back later. Pick Gemma up, and we thought we'd call into Gaz Social for a sneaky 2/3 of a pint and a bit of Happy Mondays on as well. I'm going to quick browse of the shelves, see if we can find something for Gemma and myself for later. Found her a sour already. I am tempted by some of the new top rope balls. We have returned home and the pork is done. It's not pulled yet, of course, because it's still intact. Gemma's home.
Would have a fork.
Sure. There's your fork.
Thanks so much.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Enjoy, honey.
I will.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, it's Bud. Did you have a nice evening?
Yeah.
And did you enjoy your pull putt? Good. What did we do last night?
Nothing.
We watched
You watched the film.
Austin Powers, which you haven't seen for years.
For some reason we've been talking about it in work
Oh, right.
recently.
So you decided to watch it.
Yeah.
Smashing. Yeah, very relaxed evening. No stout today last night. Maybe there might be a porter Sunday. I have a porter I could try. I think I might have had it before though. So what are we doing today anyway?
I don't know. Chilling.
You can get some breakfast and then maybe go out for a little walk around shops.
Yeah. Wonder.
Yeah.
On some retail parks and stuff.
Not sure what we'll film of that, but we'll probably update if we buy anything. It's like my car took a pummeling last night for some seagulls. Oh dear. Anyway, we're at the range. Oh, we can't film in here apparently, so we're not going to try. But we'll keep you up to date with what we bought and where we bought, if we bought anything. Managed to grab a few bits for the house. Show you later. Nothing interesting, to be honest. Gemma's favourite shop now for looking for candles and coffee. What's it called?
Home Sense.
Home Sense. Maybe TK Maxx as well. Oh god, she's found the pumpkin stuff already. It's not even end of July. Found you in TK Maxx looking at Halloween crap.
Well, to be fair, it's the same shop as Home Sense.
Yeah, it is, yeah. All the candles are the same as well. Welcome home.
Move around.
Can't resist yourself, can you?
No.
We got 3 candles, didn't you?
It is, yeah.
Well, I bought 1, you bought 2.
No,
I picked 1.
Oh.
Startle the cat. Also bought
The cat.
some foam matting. This is actually for the shed, the new shed that we bought, because the floor's a bit squishy on the shed, so I thought I'd put this matting down just so it doesn't get damaged, because it's like that thin plastic that's like hollow. And then this is the paint that I'm going to use for the back bedroom, which is Mineral Mist. Very inoffensive, very pale blue. Couple of rollers. I also bought a belt for my new shorts, because I'll be using that in Florida.
All those times ago.
You know, Gemma was just saying that the paint was in the running.
For our bedroom.
Yeah. I mean, we can always still use the same colour, because we'll be having a feature wall in that. Oh, did we?
Yeah.
Okay. You still haven't got around to painting that, or indeed anything, including these doors looking grotty because of cats. No, she didn't take long to settle down on it, did she?
Yeah, he's not keen. He's like, why is it squashing more tunnel? What's going on?
They love that tunnel we picked up from the cat show.
Yeah.
It's like Reggie's favourite toy.
You like to lie on it.
she startled him with a tail.
It's a new smell, isn't it? She's not bothered, she just likes to lie on stuff.
And she's licking her paws. I thought she was licking it.
No, licking the paws. Alright, Tom.
So I'm not actually going to be able to use this in the shed now, because Pixie's got a new mat. I'm waiting for one of them to shut the claws on it. There's no reason. There was no choice in colour. That's why it looks like grass. I might end up just putting it upside down though, so we just get the green. Look at the state of her. She flopped. She'll be doing roly-polies on it next. So Gemma has expressed the desire to record our pre-trip chat. Well, we've not much else planned for the day, so I'm going to do that now, I think, aren't we?
Yeah.
Before we've got too many beers in us and can't do it. Almost looks semi-professional, this recording setup. We have the Rode microphone that I picked up about 2 years ago now, I think. We only ever use it for these. I've had to turn the fan off, so it's going to get warm in here now, unfortunately. And my tripod that I've had for about 10 years. So anyway, this will be the second video that goes live either this week or whenever we get round to it anyway. So we'll crack on and record it. And just like that, we're done, and we can put the fan back on. And it's good timing to finish that vlog because thunder's starting outside because it sounds like we're getting another storm. And if you've ever watched that vlog, or you do watch that vlog, and you'll know that there was cats playing up. Now that we've stopped, of course, you settle down on the couch for a bit. So one thing we're kind of guilty of is we're not, you know, we love watching our Florida vlogs, but we never go looking for new vloggers to watch. And we just found Adam and Megan here who have rented a cheap Renegade or something, which we quite like. So yeah, I mean, a lot of our favourite classic channels have kind of not vlogged Florida for quite a while, so it's nice to go and watch some new people. So yeah, that's what we're doing this afternoon. So while we're sat here watching vlogs, someone fell into such a deep sleep that he just fell off the couch. Fortunately, he fell this way and just landed here and then hunkered himself down. The poor lad. Gemma's on the medicine. I purchased this yesterday while we were in. There's a hair on it. Why is there a hair?
Oh, because I tried to open it on the top.
It's cat hair. Yeah. I hope it's cat hair. Yeah.
It's not grey, it's cat hair.
But it vlog's gone to a mess already. But yeah, I picked this one up in Kaz yesterday. It's Top Rope. They're now doing. There's more hair on it. They're now doing the beers in these glass bottles, which kind of looks like a medicine bottle.
All over my pajamas.
Oh, okay, fair enough. It's my chest hair.
It's not your chest hair, it's wedgie hair.
So we'll give this an open and see what we think. Gemma wants me to film little Pixie here because look how cute she looks. And, yeah, and he's trying his luck again after falling off this cushion earlier. We had to break tools out to open that. As for me, I have this. Aber you may say I'm a dreamer. So we'll give these a try. So this is an amber with a mix of hot, shall we say? So it's a Citron Mosaic and Sabra. No, there's police behind me, not again.
Coming for you.
I'm playing City Skylines. I hope my city's not got that bad. Oh my, that is amazing. These
yeah, I'll be welcome.
the herb beers are really nice and they come in big pint cans, which is always good. Yeah, that's a solid 4. That's really nice. Gemma's just dropping the bottle top for the Top Rope one.
That's nice.
That's what's the rating on it?
A 4.
A 4 as well.
Solid 4.
Kaz Social with 2 solid 4s.
Well, we had drinkies in there yesterday, didn't we?
We did, yeah.
What was mine called? Like Shipyard of Bones or something like that. Shipwreck Bones. There's an Azvex one, which is a local Liverpool.
Yeah, we need to get down to their tap house.
I had to try that one. And you had a siren.
A siren one, yeah. Golden something like that.
Slinger or something like that, was it?
I can't remember.
And we're both very good. It's a really nice atmosphere in there, so if you're ever in Ormsby, good Kaz.
Yeah, and if you are there, take your records, because apparently you can play your records.
Yeah, he plays really good records. There's doors all over the ceiling downstairs, and there's like all hints to songs. And upstairs there's like
my favourite hint is there's a boo door from Monsters Inc. Yeah. But on the side of it says Radley's.
Yeah.
Or Radley, so Boo Radley, and then it's a boo door. And before we get too tipsy, we've come for a nice chicken dinner with some boiled potatoes and a bit of salad. Looks good, honey. Thank you. Thanks. We've got to try it, haven't we? Northern Monk Flake and Sauce Ice Cream Pale Ale. This should be interesting. Here goes. You can't really tell, but because of the light behind me, but there is sort of a hint of red to that, little tinge of monkey's blood in there. Let's give it a try. Oh, that proper tastes like raspberry from ice cream van. Yeah. And yeah, it kind of does taste like you're drinking an ice cream from ice cream van. It's really nice, actually. It's good, decent 3.5, 3.75, I think. All right, it is Monday now. We haven't just carried on drinking right the way through, but I did promise that there would be a stout this week, and then I realised that it's actually a porter. It's this chocolate caramel and biscuit porter by Northern Monk Brewery. It's called Northern Star. So let's give it a try and see what we think. I went for the old European head there. Oops. Let's give it a try. It smells really, really sweet of caramel. Yeah, that's possibly over sweet. I'd go maybe 3.5 on that one. Maybe 3.75. It's nice. It's just very, very sweet. Another thing, we just put the pre-trip chat live, and within less than 12 hours, it's pushing 500 views, which has certainly proved there's still a bit of an appetite out there for some of the Florida vlogs. So happy with that. Really happy. Some lovely comments on it as well. I'm just looking over on the screen there. I'm trying to move you out of the way so I can see it. But yeah, super happy with that. That's gonna 473 views in just coming up to 11 hours for our channel. That is
Thank you.
that's more than we expected. So yeah, really looking forward to getting out there now and actually turning this into a lot more new vlogs. Good evening. It's actually Wednesday evening now, because yes, once again I've come to edit the video and I haven't actually finished the video. Did you have a nice weekend, Jem?
I did, yeah.
Good. Me too. It was a really nice, relaxed weekend. Not sure what we're going to vlog next weekend. We do have some friends visiting, so it might be we might just down the camera and just have a nice, relaxed day, catching up and having a chat. I think so. Have we got anything the weekend after?
Not 100% set in stone on.
Oh, okay then. So we might catch up with you then. We'll see what happens. Ooh, 80 knows. But yeah, it's been a really good weekend, and thank you for watching. And starting to get very excited about Florida now. Been doing some more research since we did the pre-trip chat that we did the other day, and went through all the comments that we had on that one as well. Actually replying to comments like the day that we get them instead of 3 weeks later when I remember to. Anyway, I think we'll call it there because I look shattered and this lens looks a mess. So we'll catch up with you when we catch up with you. Maybe next weekend, maybe the weekend after. But yeah, thanks for watching and we'll see you later. Bye-bye. Bye, Jem.
Bye.